Good morning, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, 100%, coming to you from the library underneath a big pine tree. I am trying to focus on something positive today. I'm going to do my Sacred Path cards again to continue, growing the corn stalk, corn pollen, to receive life manna and balance and joy and beauty and abundance in my life today. If I get my morning started like this, my day seems to go better. Yesterday was a little rough, so I'm glad it's over and I'm going to start this day anew. It's a beautiful morning and it's a good day to be alive. So continuing to walk the Great Red Road and the Sacred Path. It's at times a difficult spiritual path that's very challenging, that you have to be really dedicated to walk. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm trying to share my message with all of you because these cards and this book has been very beneficial in my growth process. So I hope all of you are out there enjoying this morning and focusing on something good in your life, and while being mindful and aware of the difficulties that you're going through, but not making that your focal point, because otherwise when I did that I had a really hard time getting up. So I try to focus on what's going right in my life, what I'm doing well, and I try to grow those good seeds within myself and know what my strengths are and continue walking the sacred path. So today I'm going to be doing the corn stalk spread. It is a 4-card spread. This is what it looks like, starting at the roots, and then the tippy top is the corn pollen. So corn has been a staple of our people for hundreds of years. We believe that corn pollen is sacred and we are fed by the fertile earth who gives us corn. A wise medicine man once said that if a philosophy did not grow corn, it had no value. Corn is the symbol of goodness, abundance, and fertility to our people, and these are the things that feed us daily. We may feed the body, the mind, the heart, and the spirit if we seek beauty in our daily lives, for it is the beauty of living in balance that grows corn. The corn stalk spread is a way to receive the life manna that comes from sacred corn pollen. It is a gentle daily reminder of the beauty to be experienced if you're open to it. And I am. I am very much open to receiving and experiencing the beauty in myself and life and nature and in other people. When you can see the beauty within yourself and within nature, it's much easier to see the beauty within others and yourself and realize, we're not all that different. Regardless, pain is pain, sadness is sadness, suffering, and that speaks every language. Doesn't matter which language you speak. Happiness is happiness. So I'm trying to keep my emotions balanced and not dwelling on the stress that's going on right now in my life, which has taken a lot of years of practice. So once I quit trying to be perfect, things just start to fall together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue shuffling these cards, and I'm going to draw 4 cards, and we will see what our sacred corn pollen is catching so that we can continue growing beauty in my life today. And hopefully through learning through what I'm going through, maybe it can be beneficial for you in working out some things in your life, or helping you focus on something positive, and maybe you can get you these cards, and you can buy these online. They weren't very expensive. They're by Jamie Sams, and like 260 tribes collaborated to do these cards. They're based on Native American tradition, not anything negative. It's a very natural way and a good tool that I have been finding very beneficial in continuing to walk the sacred path, and help me being mindful and focus on how far I've come in my life journey. I've come a long, long way from where I used to be. And so sometimes I forget that, and I have to remind myself, how far I had fallen down, and the fact that I'm still getting up after everything I've been through is nothing short of a miracle. So I'm sure a lot of you can relate. We all have similar life experiences that, just gut punch you, and you feel knifed in the back, and, you're on your knees, and there's nobody that can help that but, your internal God or great mystery, whatever you want to call it, good orderly direction, something bigger than you that you draw upon when, the shit hits the fan in your life. If you don't have that, I mean, you're just effed. You gotta pull from something way deep down in order to climb out of the shitty pits of hell. So, mental hell, that's what I call it. But then I ain't going back. Not if I can help it. So, the first card is the root card, which denotes the beauty that can be experienced today by connecting to Earth Mother. So that's what I'm doing. I'm connecting to Earth Mother, and I don't know if you can see those beautiful rays of sunshine coming through. That's so pretty. I'm connecting to the Earth Mother and enjoying the beauty that's in nature, and it makes me feel good and happy, and there's never a rerun, out here. There's always something new and beautiful, and I escape in nature, and that's where I get my joy and peace and love and happiness, and I feel the wind on my face, and I see all the beauty that's in nature. Even when I am in the city, I like to come to this library because it's quiet here, and sit under these trees and do my message. And I hope that you can find it helpful today. And I'm putting my roots down deep in Mother Earth to stay grounded while there are some life difficulties going on in my life, and it helps me greatly. So the root card speaks of the root of the problem if you're in turmoil about some life situation. The root card can also allow you to see the resources available through connecting to the Earth Mother. So let's go ahead and draw 4 cards and see what our root card lesson is today. Just gonna fan them out here so I can grab. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so ooh, cool. Okay, so this is our root card, and this is the beauty that I can experience because the resources are available through connecting to Earth Mother. I can recharge my own batteries through connecting to the Earth Mother, staying grounded, and reconnecting to the unity within myself and my sacred heart. And then I can have the whirling rainbow. That's our first card. Unity and wholeness achieved. So that's a good card. I would love to have unity and wholeness achieved, because when I'm there, I'm balanced and I'm in sacred divine energy, and that's when I can best help others, on the sacred path. And I know that. I can't give away something I don't have inside, or a lesson that I haven't learned. Whirling rainbow, giver of life through your cleansing rains, unity of all colors. The children of earth will walk in peace again. Whirling rainbow prophecy, your warriors now arise, sisters and brothers in harmony, the light, your light in their eyes. Whirling rainbow, touch our hearts, we will surely fly, never lonely or apart, our whirling colors in the sky. To the Navajo and Hopi, the whirling, swirling rainbow woman is the bringer of friendly rains that nurture the 3 sisters, corn, squash, and beans during the summer so that the people will be fed. The whirling rainbow woman comes from all 4 directions and curves like a swastika covering all directions. The outside of the sacred circle is protected by another whirling rainbow woman bending her body in the space below, creating a cup shape to catch the rain and protect the circle. Without the rain, the three sisters would die, and the people would not be fed. The whirling rainbow is a promise of peace among all nations and all people. The rainbow race stresses equality and opposes the ideas of a superior race that would control or conquer other races. The rainbow race brings peace through the understanding all races are one. The unity of all colors, all creeds working together for the good of the whole, is the idea that is embodied in the whirling rainbow. When all pathways to wholeness are respected by all creatures, the prophecy of the whirling rainbow will be completed. If the whirling rainbow has appeared, you're being asked to remove any type of discord from your life in order to grow. Do not feed the negativity. Look at any lessons being presented at this time, learn from them, then focus your attention on creating new beauty and abundance in your life. Do not allow yourself to be caught in the quicksand of petty tyrants. A true worthy opponent will present lessons to make you grow beyond any high drama, into a sense of unity of the self, or with the self. Other petty tyrants are not worthy of your attention or your energy. You need not take on the issues of others when the discord is due to the lack of unity within themselves. Encircle any discord with the whirling rainbow of peace and consider the unity that you have with great mystery when you keep your eye on the goal and your feet on the sacred path of beauty. Remember that any challenges to unity are equal to your ability to overcome them. And I am overcoming. And I'm grateful for that. So I'm going to continue doing that so that unity and wholeness will be achieved within myself and within the whirling rainbow and unity of all races. So I'm grateful that's my root card today, and those are my resources available through connecting to Earth Mother. Unity and wholeness is achieved within me, and I'm really grateful for that. The second card is the Stalk card, which expresses the attitude needed to walk in beauty and balance. The Stalk card can also denote the lesson you need to learn so you may be a bridge between the path of understanding and the crooked trail. The human bridge is the peacemaker, true witness, or healer. You may be called upon to take one of those roles at any time. The courage, talent, and or ability needed to be a human bridge is supported by the Stalk card. So, Coral, nurturing. Courage, talent, and or ability needed to be a human bridge is supported by the Stalk card. So, this tells me that if I connect to Earth Mother, unity and wholeness is achieved. I am nurturing myself in that way by keeping myself grounded and centered within unity and wholeness within myself. I'm able to go out into the rest with the rest of the world and be nurturing and a loving, nurturing mother type divine woman in my life to guide others on the sacred path, which is beneficial for all of humanity. And I'm grateful for that as well. Because there's times along my path where I have needed nurturing from, a mothering energy, because sometimes the women in my family are not real huggy, or they be as nurturing as they can be. They do the best they can. Sometimes we need to get things from other people that our families are not able to give. And Great Mystery has sent me, and Great Spirit has sent me nurturing men and women my way when I needed nurturing in my life, when I forgot how to nurture myself. Self-love and nurturing is how you become whole and abundant and able to give to others. Red Coral, please remind me of the blood of all my kin. Each of us has feelings that reflect the joy within. May I nurture my own needs, then learn to share in turn. The love that is my essence, the heart that in me burns. Coral is often used in Native American silver jewelry along with turquoise. Coral is from the seas of Mother Earth and is a symbol of the blood of our planet. As we have blood in our bodies, the waters of Mother Earth are considered to be her blood. Native Americans see the Earth Mother as a living being with consciousness and free will of her own. She is the true mother of all living things. Each human two-legged has the need to be nurtured. From birth to death, humans seek comfort and nourishment from others of their kind, from pets, from possessions, from careers, and other aspects of the earth walk. Many two-leggeds feel that they are alone, that the needs they have are not met by their parents. They choose the work they do, the relationships they make, or the lifestyle they lead. These dissatisfied people have forgotten their true mother, which is the earth. If the coral has appeared in your cards today, you're being asked to look at the idea of nurturing. It may be time to nurture yourself or another. If you refuse to be nurtured, it may be time to drop that superhuman attitude before you get sick. Coral tells us that our bodies have needs too. Pay attention and be good to your body. Coral also speaks of the planetary family. If you feel lonely or alone, it may be time to have a reunion with the other creatures that share the earth with you. Listen to all your relations and cut the "I'm the only one" refrain out of your thoughts. Coral always tells us to listen to our feelings. If you have been ignoring how you feel around certain people or how your body feels, Coral is assisting that you reconnect to those feelings. Remember, to feel is to heal. So sometimes after you're having your sacred heart completely cracked in half and broken all to hell, we want to recoil and withdraw from society. I know in my own life that's what I've done, and sometimes I feel that way still now, and I want to be protective of my sacred heart because of the pain that I've experienced along my life journey. It's taught me to be a lot more picky about who I hang with and who I give trust to. So I am nurturing myself, and Mother Nature nurtures me. I feel better when I'm out here. I am allowing myself to feel and communicate my feelings and the experience that I'm having with you, and hoping that maybe my experience can be helpful in the struggle that you may be having today or within your life. And somehow this message will help you nurture yourself, because that has not been something that has come easy to me. I'm really good at nurturing others, and I don't know if that's just the nurse in me, because I used to be an RN, and I think we just caretake until we allow ourselves to just go to shit and forget about ourselves and worry about everybody else, because then we don't have to focus on what's going to hell in our own life. And great mystery, great spirit, I call it getting God smacked, put me to my knees and said, you're going to learn how to take care of yourself again. So that was a lesson that I had to go through, and I'm learning to self-nurture and love myself enough and nurture myself enough to be around nurturing, loving people. So I'm grateful for that as well. So in order to be a peacemaker, true witness, or healer, I have to be nurturing myself in order to show that I am nurturing myself so that other people can learn how to nurture themselves. I cannot give something I don't have or haven't learned on the sacred path. So I have to be a good example by nurturing myself so that others can see me nurturing myself. Hopefully they will be guided to nurture themselves as well. The third card is the kernel card, which tells you what the fruits of your labor will provide for you. The lesson of this card should be fully digested so that the ear of corn can give energy to the body, mind, and spirit and support your present path. Kernels of corn represent the seeds of the future to Native people. These kernels also provide food for the present. Through learning present lessons, the future will be assured. So ritual of joy, hour of power, 42. So I'm going to be 42 on the 22nd. Yay! And today I am reaching out to Mother Nature to receive my life mana and hour of power through nurturing myself and the Earth Mother, and reconnecting to my sacred heart and having my ritual of joy, and I'm sharing it with you because this is what's helping me be joyful in my life. I'm not always perfect at it, but I'm working on it. So 42, I have to have my ritual of joy to provide food or nurturing food for my soul, my heart, my sacred heart, to continue growing myself in learning my present lessons. My future will be assured. So if I'm able to connect and have this ritual of joy, my future will be assured because I'm nurturing myself. And that makes me capable of showing others and nurturing others when they need it too. Oh, sacred hour that reconnects my spirit with the whole. Mother Earth will fill me up through my heart and soul. I will sing my spirit song. I will be at one. I will share my energy like earth, moon, and sun. All human beings have their own internal timing. Some are very quick to accomplish a daily task while others are more methodical. Once again, we need to look at the significance of power. When you feel powerful, you might feel happy, courageous, bold, ready to meet life, full of vitality, able to use your talents, connected to all life forms, and or balanced in who and what you are. These are all aspects of wholeness. The power that lives as truth is no more than our acknowledgement and proper use of all aspects of ourselves. If you want to find your hour of power, notice when you feel at your best and when you feel at your weakest. The times are usually exactly opposite by 12 hours. These are your internal cycles. For instance, those that feel best at 3 a.m. are usually getting a dip in energy about 3 p.m. If you have never been up at 3 a.m., you may not have noticed how you feel at that hour. We all have the internal that internal timepiece that sends us a splash of energy and vigor when we connect to the earth at the peak hour of our personal cycle. When we are out of touch with our bodies or the Mother Earth from which we were made, we lose our sense of timing. Without that internal timing, we tend to lose our balance. And that's so true for me. The hour of power is a ritual of joy. It's the time of day when each individual is filled with the essence of aliveness and pure connection to all creations. The hour of power speaks of the ritual of joy. No matter what your present situation, you're being asked to do what gives your heart the greatest joy. Drop any activity that is taxing and focus on connecting to the earth and being fed with the energy you need to maintain happiness. This card signals the zero rest balance point that will keep you from becoming out of harmony if you realign body, mind, and spirit by doing something that gives you joy. This little happiness break is what will keep you from breaking apart if you are stressed out. Life force is available to you at this moment. Be reminded not to leak your precious mana on regret or indecision. The keynote here is celebrating life. Find the blessings that give you joy, discover your hour of power, and feed the talents that allow you to develop to your greatest potential. So that's what I'm out here doing. And I'm grateful for that. The fourth card is the mana card, which denotes how your corn silk is catching the sacred pollen and bringing abundance to your life. If you're feeling the fear of scarcity and corn mana, the corn mana card will present the lesson that you need to realign with the field of plenty. If your personal philosophy are growing corn, this card shows how to continue growing. So I drew, what do you know? The shawl, returning home again. 35. So I feel like my personal philosophy is growing corn. and I am catching sacred corn pollen, and I am in the field of plenty, and I have returned home. I return home to my Earth Mother, to my Sacred Heart. I balance myself in nature, and I share my message with you. And then I go try to, venture out into the world with this energy and be the best example of a human being that I can be, a spiritual being having a human experience. Earth Mother welcomes her children home when they have lost their way. The trail was lonely and so long, she whispers for them to stay. Within the protection of the shawl, where love abides again, their hearts may open to recall all relations as their friends. So, many people across the world have heard the saying, home is where the heart is. Traveling bands of Native Americans have known that each time they broke camp and moved to another location, home moved with them. Home was not necessarily the movable dwellings or belongings of the tribal people, but rather their connection to the Earth Mother and to each other. The home of any gypsy, nomad, or wanderer lives inside the hearts of those loved ones who represent security and nurturing, no matter where the traveler may be. In taking the shawl, we are taught that Earth Mother loves all her children and welcomes everyone home, no matter how naughty they may have been. We are not here to heal the Earth Mother. She is quite capable of doing that herself. We are here to heal ourselves so we may discover our roles in creation. During the former 4 worlds, the Earth Mother has purged herself of many civilizations that did not honor her right to life. Mother Earth has the potential and the ability to cleanse herself again if the need arises. This is not to say that two-leggeds shouldn't be mindful of assisting in cleaning up any damage that has been done. On the contrary, that is a part of our human role as children of the earth. Each person who takes the shawl comes into alignment. We are being taught to acknowledge the beauty in each unique expression of creation, whether it be human, creature being, plant person, stone person, or our worst enemy. The shawl may be too heavy for some people to carry on their shoulders if it means that harmony must be lived daily without expectations. If the shawl has fallen across your shoulders, you're being invited to return home. If you've forgotten yourself recently, it's now time to remember your essence and potential. If you have walked a crooked trail by falsely judging others, it is now time to come home to the loving heart and see the value in all paths and chosen lessons. So sometimes I, was triggered in my PTSD and viewed, the mower's gonna go nutso now, perfect. Everybody has to play a role in our life, and there always has to be, the bad guy or the bad girl, but the thing is, it's not bad or good, it's part of our life lessons, and it forces us to reach deep within ourselves to figure out what we have to draw upon in order to grow out of that experience. And by me growing, I would watch others awaken and grow through seeing me grow. And that was something beautiful that I was able to see along my earth walk and sacred path and medicine walk. And so I was grateful to share my growth with others that were suffering as well. And I was able to reach out to them even though maybe I viewed them as an enemy at first. And what I realized is necessarily I am my own worst enemy. So in order to show myself love and change, that showed them that they could love themselves and change as well, and see the beauty within themselves, and that they were loved and accepted. And I loved, accepted myself just the way that I am, which is perfectly imperfect. And if I can love and accept myself and teach that to others, then that makes me a very valuable teacher in society and in the collective and in the human race. And I'm grateful that I'm able to return home, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because the mowers are going hog wild now. And I hope all of you have a beautiful, blessed day and decide to find some peace in your life. And I love all of you, and I hope you focus on beauty and get out in nature today. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a wonderful day. Peace. Mother Lover out.